happened to be in Cairo one day, and I went by the overpass, and by Bogdan's Grocery at the overpass was a house that they had started tearing down. This house was a shotgun house, built in the 40s, and it had a lot of history in it. For $1, we got this house, but we had to move it. Once we got it in, we had to have a certain spot because I wanted the door facing east, but not too much east, where sunlight would come up just right at the right spot.
And of course, you love my kitchen island in there, and that's the most special room to me because I love to cook. And I love my kitchen. It's huge, lots of cabinets. When I did cook a lot, when Larry's parents were alive and my mom and daddy were here, every Sunday we'd have them for lunch. And just sitting around that table and in the kitchen, it was just some wonderful, wonderful, I can't tell you how many memories we've made with just eating around the table and fellowshipping.
The, what we call, I guess, the living room was actually, part of it was a front porch. So I closed it in because I wanted one big room. Very special to have that space.
I wanted to buy a claw-footed tub because of the house being in the country. And I just thought it kind of went with the style of the house.
The closet, that walk-in closet that's in the master, was a porch on the original house. I wanted to have the house balanced, so I added
that wing.
I added that wing. Let me tell you something interesting about that addition. You know, I used to be the head coach at Central. The year they started renovating the stadium, they took all the old stadium seats, all the lumber out of the old stadium. So they were going to have an auction. So I bought all the lumber from the stadium, all the old bleachers, and I took that lumber and built that room. That front door that you came in today was the side of the house, and that was where it was a bathroom with a concrete floor. So we had to restructure all of that, and that was the only place in this house that we could put stairs to go up, to have an upstairs.
He had the vision for the girls with the 4 bedrooms upstairs. So he put a washer and dryer upstairs, and they were to do their own laundry. And of course we have one downstairs also.
Well, there were 2 fireplaces in the original house, and we saved the brick. And to help maintain some of the history, we decided to build a walkway, and we used the brick from the chimneys of this house to make the walkway. And also, we were bordered on a nice creek.
It's beautiful, really pretty.
And plenty of land to hunt and to explore.
Plus, we fenced the property line from the driveway all the way down to the shelter, the barn, and then we have 2 pastures that are fenced with electric fence. So if somebody has horses or cows or whatever, it's ready to go.
In the process of building it, what was so exciting was that my dad and I got to do it together. So we did all the work. My dad his name was Willman, but no one knew who that was. His name was Snooks Green. My dad was a character. First of all, he loved his family, okay, and he ended up being the oldest elected sheriff in the state of Georgia. Process of restructuring and redesigning the house, I loved it, changing it from a shotgun house.